What a final, Teko Modise.
What a final indeed. You can see the tears of joy, tears of disbelief, all the hard work that have been put in during the week to study Mamelodi Sundowns against all odds, to come in here and cause such a big upset in South African football. You have to work a little bit harder. You can see the joy that they have now. And I can just imagine the confidence that they're going to take away from this game just to propel them into the domestic league. I think it's going to do massive work. You can see it as well with the coach as well. With all the hard work that has been put in, the players, they believe, and this is how they show the respect to the coach.
Wonderful scenes. Clinton Larsen, the second time he's won this trophy. There's Hlophe Motsepe, the chairman of Mamelodi Sundowns. I wonder if he's thinking about Clinton Larsen somewhere down in the future. He certainly will give him wonderful praise and congratulations for an outstanding effort today. They had a decent support here today, Magesi, by the way. We saw a bus full of players coming and supporters rather coming to back them, and they stood behind the goal or the bench of Magesi and really gave excellent support to Clinton Larsen and his team. So we will start the presentation ceremony with the support of our dignitaries today and the match officials led by Mr. Bambiso. No complaints with officiating today, Teko?
No complaints at all. I think what's impressive about him as well was he allowed the game to flow. You know, not every foul that, especially when you have an advantage, he was allowing the game to flow, and it's something that we really need to applaud him. And also his positioning, his distances within the play as well. It was very impressive.
There'll be a guard of honor here for the losing side. It's the second time this year that they walk up onto the stage and collect silver medals, and that they walk past the big trophy without being able to get their hands on it. Massive disappointment for Mamelodi Sundowns, who actually arrived in Bloemfontein on Thursday. Magesi only got here yesterday, so they had an extra day's preparation, but remember, perhaps hampered in their build-up to this game by the fact they had 10 players in total away on international duty. Mangoba Mliti at the back there. Well, you wonder now, the pressure ratchets up on him again. There was certainly a lot of talk when they lost to Stellenbosch home and away in the MTN 8 semi-final at the beginning of the season. And I'm sure there'll be plenty of that talk as well. And they must turn the page very quickly now, because there's Champions League coming up on Tuesday night at Loftus Versfeld.
There is a Champions League, and it's one of the trophies as well for years and years that has been eluding Mamelodi Sundowns, and it's been a trophy that they wanted the most. And of course, with the pressure, it's then how they turn around. With that loss, today's loss, it takes 24 hours to get back at you, because you do have a game on Tuesday. You do have a game on midweek that you need to actually go back and be able to perform.
The management team there as well. Wendell Robinson, goalkeeper coach. Romain False, who was in charge at Amazulu and Marumo Gallants previously. And right at the back, Steve Kompela and Mangoba Mliti. There's the cue for Magesi. Right at the back is Elvis Chipizeze. He will be collecting the trophy. Reserve goalkeeper Mogani Mpandle, who was with Cape Town City last season, played a couple of games at the start of the campaign. Chipizeze got his place back in the team again. Clinton Larsen doesn't give too much away with these facial expressions. He'd be a good poker player, you fancy, but he'll be absolutely delighted, and a second cup trophy for him as well. Makoa Manzini, who didn't play today but gets the gold, so does Mpandle. They can't wait to get their hands on that trophy. It is a very smart looking trophy as well, the second time that that particular one will be lifted. He can't believe it, Chipizeze. What at last, what is it, 6-8 weeks for him? Unbelievable. 400,000 rand in man of the match awards alone, but I don't think you'll worry too much about that. It'll be that trophy and that medal that really counts.
Indeed, as a captain, I think he's done exceptionally well in this tournament for this team. And he's been leading by example with all the men of the matches. And even today's game as well, getting that man of the match with those heroic saves as well.
Well, we wait for the technical team to collect the trophy. Mamelodi Sundowns aren't used to watching others pick up titles, but give them credit for staying. A lot of teams often go down the tunnel, the losing sides, and they've stayed here. That's respect for Magesi. Clinton Larson's got his medal. Now, Chipizeze, he'll get the last gold medal, and then he will get to lift the trophy here. What an outstanding game, what an outstanding competition for this Zimbabwean keeper. And now the handover of the Carling knockout. What a moment this is going to be. When they do the list of great cup upsets in South African football history, this is going to be right up with it. Magesi FC waiting to lift the trophy. Elvis Chipizeze at the end of an outstanding final. There it is. Magesi, the champions of the Carling knockout for 2024, win the most sensational fashion with the victory over Mamelodi Sundowns here in Bloemfontein. Outstanding achievement for this young club, and you wonder whether this is the start of good things to come. Huge for Limpopo football as well. They follow in the footsteps of Baroka, who did the same thing back in 2018. What a night here in Bloemfontein. I can only just sink in here for the winning side. And you wonder what sort of party they are going to have. The hotel, by the way, for Magesi is literally within walking distance of the stadium. I'm not sure there'll be much walking. They'll be waddling across there. The celebrations are going to go long and hard into the night.
Yeah, I'm sure there will be. I mean, especially if there's a team that works so hard, beating a team that nobody gave you an opportunity, nobody gave you a chance, which means you need to work a little bit extra for you to be able to beat a team of Mamelodi Sundowns caliber. You can tell that the celebrations tonight are going to be long and deserving for such a team that has to come here into this game with that low block, with the game plan. They stuck to it and were able to win the game.
Well, there's the family of Clinton Larson, who lives in Durban, his wife. They've made plenty of sacrifices. His career, of course, of late, been based in Limpopo. And those are wonderful scenes. Dapo had an outstanding game too, the Ghanaian. Radamaya, just a little cameo appearance right at the end, but that won't matter much. He is part of a cup final winning side. Well, we're going to be able to get some interviews with